You mentioned something about being worthless. Why do you think that so many people that use drugs or alcohol feel that worthlessness? Why do you think that is?
Oh, I think there's all kinds of reasons. I think that, but I think the biggest one is that they have just put themselves in a position where it's no longer a real view of life. All of a sudden, it's an inner perspective view of, I'm a failure due to whatever it may be, whether it may be the way they were raised, things that were said to them, or just the fact that a lot of times what you run into with people with addictive personalities, they're extremely intelligent but extremely emotional too. Mm-hmm. And that those two things, sometimes we overthink. We have the ability to overthink our situations. And so there's an expectation of, I know how to do this, I can do this on my own, yet we fail. If I have an issue with my spine, I'm not going to go and try to deal with it myself. I'm going to go to you, or I'm going to go to somebody who knows what to do. But yet, how many times during our addiction have we tried to fix everything? And all we continue to do is just fail and fail and fail. So out of that failure, all of a sudden the shame and remorse begins to come up. So again, as I was saying before, we get to the point where we don't want to feel. We just don't want to be. Because it's amazing to me how most addicts, especially that I deal with, it's incredible how in their mind they're the biggest piece of junk that ever lived, but yet they're far superior to you or me, and they know everything about everything. Yet the truth is they're just scared. And that's the whole point, is that they're scared individuals that are not willing to take a look and realize that, hey, maybe life is better if I'm not the one in control.
Right. I find with a lot of the patients that we deal with that when you go back and look at history, that there's a lot of times there's pain. There's a pain issue in the individual's life, whether male or female, that existed. Somehow either pain from guilt or shame or abuse or not always.
Right.
Because a lot of people wound up finding they had a problem for using drugs and alcohol first starting out and just partying.
Right.
And then till the party began to not be fun anymore.
Right.
And but even with that, it's like feeling like you're bulletproof. Mm-hmm. And that this is never going to catch up with me, Mm-hmm. It's just the deception of self-deception is the worst deception.
Absolutely.
So to think that you can continue on down this path, this body can only take so much, right. and then it begins to break down, and then we have those problems that wind up bringing people to our office that wind up, whether it be a physical problem, a mental situation, or emotional, like you just mentioned, those kinds of things that create a turning point in someone's life. And like I say, it doesn't have to be like that.
No.
But unfortunately, that's usually something of that sort that has brought someone to really want to change.